think it would be an oversight of us here in this video to not briefly unpack how widespread loneliness is a key indicator of fascism and extremism. Like, literally the foremost scholar on totalitarianism, Hannah Arendt, talks about how social atomization and loneliness in particular caused fascist tendencies in otherwise ordinary people in Nazi Germany. In The Origins of Totalitarianism, Arendt writes, "What prepares men for totalitarian domination in the non-totalitarian world is the fact that loneliness, once a borderline experience, usually suffered in certain marginal social conditions like old age, has become an everyday experience of ever-growing masses of our century." This is the 20th century she's talking about. And I mean, it's only getting worse in the 21st century. I don't know if you guys saw the Derek Thompson Atlantic article that called the 21st century the antisocial century. Various factors gotten much worse in this century. Loneliness is important to the uptake of fascism because when you're lonely, you kind of start to see the world through a very narrow lens. And when you're lonely, you feel like shit, which can be preyed upon by charismatic individuals. And if those politicians provide you a very satisfying, very narrow lens, you can just adopt that and that can radicalize you. The ice-cold reasoning and the mighty tentacle of dialectics, which seizes you in a vise, appears like a last support in a world where nobody is reliable and nothing can be relied upon. A key concept here is what Arendt calls logicality. The present-day analog might be like a kind of Puritan brain rot, the kind of brain rot where you can tell that someone has like becomes obsessed with this like particular kind of logic, a particular viewpoint, and they're unable to see the world as a complex, spontaneous realm of diverse human beings. And they're unable to second guess themselves or listen to other views seriously. This is what has happened in America. I think that's pretty evident from the political polarization evidence. And I feel like conservatives can also understand this. Like, who among us can deny that Americans are lonely and brain rotted? They may disagree that this is what led to like Trump 2.0, but like what I want to say is that I hope everyone can agree that loneliness, which I think has contributed to Trump's fascistic success, maybe you don't, we can all agree that loneliness is bad for people and harms their judgment, and that includes their political judgment as well.